Hello everybody, I am back again for another video. I did want to try to make it more frequent with posting videos. I don't really have a schedule set in mind at the moment. I'm just doing this whenever I have free time and whenever I'm bored and want to play a game. But without further ado, this is the character I'll be playing with on the Alliance. And I'm going to be making a Horde character so that I can experience quest lines from both sides and see what they both have to offer. Like I was saying in the previous video, I did read, well I didn't read, but I heard that some of the zones have linear quest lines that affect both the Alliance and Horde in different ways, like one favors the Horde or one favors the Alliance and so forth. So I'm going to try to make another character that is roughly close to the same location as Night Elves. Only reason why I chose the Night Elf was so that I could go to the same areas pretty quickly and experience both the quest lines. And just to note, the reason why these videos are a bit quiet, because I do kind of intend them to be kind of an ASMR type deal. I just want them to be relaxing. I don't really want to do anything major like raid and or a dungeon, or do anything serious with other people. I just want to relax, do it on my own. Kind of the reason why I'm playing on Moon Guard, so I don't die, don't have to deal with anything. Yeah. So without further ado, I'm either going to be making an Orc, a Tauren, or a Troll. I think I might make a Tauren. I do want to make a Shaman, because I've always wanted to level a Shaman up as well. Or maybe... nah, a Shaman definitely. I love both Tauren and Troll. Like, my main that I used to play was a Tauren Druid. I love the Tauren as a race. Are they anything new or different? No. Increased effect from critical strike. That's new. The Trolls got something new. No. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Tauren. Tauren seem to be more shamanistic in nature anyways. One with the nature. Oops, sorry about that. That's my phone. Alright. And let's see how we're gonna make this guy. What does a shaman look like? Very bovine looking. I don't even know how my other original Tauren looks. That looks pretty good, I like that. Let's see. I definitely love how they updated the faces. Tauren used to be so hideous to look at. And that's a pretty menacing face. I kind of want to appear as a more gentle creature. Let's go with... that one has blue eyes. Did not know cows could have blue eyes. That one looks pretty cool. So does that one. I am digging those blue eyes though. That one's a good face. Don't want no broken horn though. That just looks weird. Let's go with the longhorn look. Horn color. I like that look. Matches the fur and facial hair and a big bowl. Let's see. Ooh, let's go with that nose ring. I have a little bit of facial hair. And like before, let's just randomize and see if we can't come up with something good. I definitely like that sober name I came up with, the Night Elf. That was probably one of the better names I've ever made, to be honest. Qatar. Isn't that a country? Let's go with Quate. Sounds very Native American like. Interworld. But anyways, I did notice a couple people watched my videos. I'm not sure if I'm going to do much now that I realize how much time it kind of takes and how much limited time I have. I recently just started a new family. I actually got married this year and I had a baby girl a month ago. So things are pretty hectic and my job is overly demanding with overtime. I've been actually staying a couple hours over, working like 10-hour days. And by the time I get home, I just want to spend time with my family and just live my life. But now that I actually have a couple days off, I might try to pump out, besides this video, maybe another video, and see where everything goes from there. Well, this is taking a long time to load. I'm not entirely sure why. And cutscene, let's see how this changed.
Great tragedy has rocked the Tauren tribes and shaken their once stalwart devotion to the Horde. A disagreement between the new Orc war chief, Garrosh Hellscream, and the beloved Tauren chieftain, Cairn Bloodhoof, led to a duel that ended in Cairn's death. With his loss, the vile matriarch Magatha Grimtotem launched a murderous attack, attempting to seize control of Thunder Bluff for herself. However, Cairn's brave son, Bane Bloodhoof, successfully repelled the attack and banished the surviving Grimtotem to the farthest reaches of the land. Under Bane's hopeful leadership, the Tauren people now seek to heal their wounds and restore the balance between the various factions of the Horde. To this end, a new generation of Tauren Sunwalkers has arisen to lead their people into the light of a new dawn and the promise of rebirth. As a proud tribesman of Mulgore, you must uphold the honor of your people and safeguard the lands of your ancestors.
Again, that has definitely changed since it used to be. I like the updated story elements of the game. And it's not just reusing the same old that it used to in Vanilla WoW, because, well, that's just ridiculous. Alright. Not sure if I'm going to be elemental or enhancement. Let's see what I have better heirlooms for. Well, it looks like I have nothing. Looks like I'll be going elemental. Yep. Alright. And I think these are... No, do I not have an intellect weapon? Damn. Well, I can just pick one up later on. So, anywho, let's get all my equipment here. What did I get the shield. Alright. Let's do that. Get one of these. Intellect and haste is always very beneficial. And let's go with that. Put that in my offhand. No, because I have a shield. Why would I do that? Alright. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. I have been up since about 6 o'clock this morning. Alright, cool. I really need to get more heirlooms. I think I might upgrade my account finally and play just to make a couple or get a couple heirlooms. Ooh, that is awesome. Fist weapon heirlooms. That must be new. I don't remember those. And I don't have a helmet. Well, let's just go with let's at least get that just so I can get that extra experience. And I know I have some pants, don't I? No, I thought I had pants. Maybe I have it under Druid. Nope, those are intellect. Well, that is very unfortunate. Well, I don't want to waste any more time. Without further ado, let's get the Torrens quest going. Christmas trees. Alright, the first step. What you see here is the work of the Quillbore, young one. Year after year they have encroached on our village. All these druids. The great cataclysm finally drove them from their dens to spread like locusts across the land, and now you see the result, my own mother dead from the savagery. Today you are of age. Today you will take up your weapon and fight for the tribe and avenge the great mother. Follow the path to the east and find my son Gruel. He will lead you in our struggle against the Quillbore. Alright, let's follow the hero. Does this give experience? No. Okay. But yeah, I have actually a lot of different things I want to do with this gaming channel. Mainly I want to do this as a priority, but I do want to make other videos besides these gaming type videos, like make rambling videos or talk about things going on. I'm not entirely sure yet. Alright, welcome to your first true test. Behold, Quate, that's how I'm going to pronounce it. The very presence of the bristleback is a blight. Nothing is left in their wake but corpses and barren land. Camp Narach could become what we see here in but a few days unless you stand and fight. This will be your rite of strength, the first ceremony of a Torn. Go into the heart of the thorn snow and kill bristleback Quillbore, then return to me. But I do want to play some other games, definitely. That has changed. I think it used to be just like a little lightning ball that shot forward. That's pretty cool. Again, let's change. Oh, it's already stuck. Cool. Ooh, got a pouch. Like I have a lot of games on my Steam list I've been wanting to play too, but I never get around to them because I keep playing the same like 2 games over and over again. But I kind of want to just like go down my entire list and play all the games on there. That's an idea that I've had, just so I can at least play all of them and I don't know, maybe have a little bit of fun with it. Oh, I like the sound effects they added to it. Alright, let's turn that quest in. We fought well, we may yet be saved. Despite their size, the bristleback, the bristleback greatly outnumber us. A pack ambush can easily overwhelm even the largest Tarn. Many new initiates have taken up arms to defend our home. Some have given their lives, but others have been captured alive. Please find their cages and free them. The battle should keep the Quillbore distracted. Alright. I don't know why it would keep them distracted to see something important like setting these prisoners free, but oh well, that's their own life. But yeah, so I think I have like 300 some games on Steam. That got really loud. Holy crap, that got really loud. Sorry about that. And I think when I look at my game, like the games I've actually played, I think that maybe I've only played like 20 or 30% of all those games. So I would definitely like to start playing some of those. I don't really want to detract from the main priority of what I want to do, but eventually in the long run, I would definitely like to. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas for YouTube videos. Um, just not enough time, which is very unfortunate. But at least I have a little bit of time I can to make these. And speaking of that, I did notice someone commented on the video. I haven't had a chance to reply to it, but they were, thanks to you, our people are free to fight for our home. We struck a great blow against the Quillboar here. I will stay here and hold the line, but you need to move on. Sikadana Thunderhorn, she has taken a few braves to the southwest to root out the rest of the bristleback. Anyways, what I was saying is, someone did comment a few days back. I haven't had a chance to reply, so I'll just reply to it in this video. Don't know if they'll ever hear this or see it. But they were talking about editing and doing a lot of different research. The thing is, if I actually had time to edit, I would, but I kind of like unabridged versions of videos. Like, I think this is true quality. This is what's supposed to be aired because this is what I had actually videoed. Even if something happens, there's a long lull, or if it's boring, well, if there's like a long lull or if it's boring, I'll probably edit it, but let me read this first. Alright, more trials ahead. Oh, it is my rule. One of the first lessons you should learn, Kwate, is to never underestimate your prey. While we were distracted by the attack on Camp Naracha, more of the bristlebacks swept in unnoticed and stole cache of our rifles. You can see them to the south now, filling the air with lead. This is your right of courage. Brave the hail, gunfire, hunt the bristleback gun thieves, and bring back our rifles. Knowing the ways of your prey is another aspect of the hunt. In the lands they come from, Quillboar live in the shade and protection of huge thorned roots. When they move, their shamans seed and grow new roots for them to live in. These thorns mar the land and choke out other life, turning the earth around them barren. Go to the south and stop these thorn collars before they have a chance to continue, Kwate. Oh, well, you too, Adana. Anywho, so as I was saying, I might, once I finally get more time, if I ever do get more time, to make this, I don't know, better quality. I don't have plans at the moment to really edit anything, just upload it as I go, and hopefully it turns out good. I think the first videos I made were decent. I mean, it's not like they were bad. I listened to it afterwards and just to make sure I didn't sound too terrible, and I thought it was fairly decent. Nice crit. And I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I just want to. This sound is very loud, though. I just want to relax and enjoy the time I have doing this. And I just hope that whoever watches also enjoys it. The main reason why I want to do ASMR too is I actually got the idea from my wife because she always tells me how, like, we'll be talking and then just me talking to her will help her get to sleep, and she always says how calm and collected my voice is and how I usually end up talking about wisdom because we usually just start rambling a lot. And I kind of have her to thank for the idea of doing this. and I've seen the ASMR videos on YouTube before, obviously. And I just figured, hey, why not? I mean, it's a good idea. Other people could relax to the videos. And before I start rambling too much about the topic, I don't plan on doing all the ASMR videos. I will probably make some videos where I'm a bit more active, usually probably when I'm more awake, as right now I'm just so dead tired. And I'll just see where I go with everything. So I'm going to go see the new Star Wars movie tomorrow, Rogue One. Very, very excited about that. I have completely avoided anything that will give me a clue as to what the movie is about. I haven't watched any trailers. The terrible thing is at work. I was in the bathroom the other day, and even there I can't even avoid hearing anything about Star Wars, which is very unfortunate. I basically just had the little la 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 in my head the entire time just to make sure I didn't hear anything. And thank God I didn't hear anything about it, because I love going into movies not knowing what's going to happen or who's going to go in it. I did that for the last Star Wars movie too, and I tend to do that with most movies now. I stay away from social media and try not to talk about it at all. But, sorry, I thought I heard something. Alright. Maybe probably. Well done. Respect you pray, and the danger it carries, but never fear it. In fear you become prey yourself. With the corrupt are slain, the Earth Mother will mend her own wounds in due time. The roots are not meant to thrive here and will wither. Balance will return. More quests. There are more threats to be dealt with here. The bristleback are taming wild boars to be used against us. These armored battle boars have been abused beyond hope of recovery. They must be put down for our safety and their peace. Go to the pens to the south and slay them. Kawate, return to me afterwards. Feet of evil. We must do more than simply hunt boars here. The eyesore that has been left upon the land must be purged. To give them a wild thirst for blood, the battle boars are force-fed raw flesh. Take this torch and use it to burn the troughs of meat and gore to cinders. Will do. Adios. See you in a minute. But yeah, I'm fairly proud of myself, and I'm very excited to go see it. Going to an AMC theater, doing a fork and screen type thing. Probably gonna get me a couple beers, get me a nice meal, and going with my wife and my sister and my brother-in-law and my nephew, who is a huge diehard Star Wars fan. It's insane how much of a Star Wars fan this guy is. And cool, does it automatically. And I'm super excited. I hope I can make another video tomorrow, maybe talk about it a little bit. Spoiler free, obviously, because I hate being spoiled myself. And looks like I'm supposed to kill them now. Like, can't I move in tasks? No. Level up. Well, I'm level 4 already. Holy crap. What else is going on in my life? So, I work at a laboratory, and my job basically requires drug testing, urine and blood samples and whatnot. So today, oh yeah, I also live in the Kansas City area, but today we got some snow and ice, and I get a phone call at 6 o'clock this morning from my supervisor telling me to not bother coming into work till 8:30 as the roads were bad and the trucks weren't coming in yet. And so I slept in, and as I went to go to work, go out to my car, I'm slipping and sliding all over the grass and our little sidewalk and everything. And let me do this real quick. Good work. Those beasts could have been a greater threat than the Quillbore themselves if we had not taken action now. And feet of evil, you've not only wiped the boar pens clean, but put a stop to a horrible desecration. Well done. Right of honor. Chief Squealer Thornmantle leads these Quillbore. It was he that set upon Great Mother Hawkwind and took her life, leading the attack on Camp Naracha. He fled and hid afterwards, but we found him. He lurks to the west within his foul den of thorns, fending off any braves who send in after him. You've proven yourself as a brave defender of our people, Quate. Kill Thornmantle and bring his mane back to Chief Hawkwind in honor of our Great Mother. I don't think so. This is the last quest you're giving me. Anyways, yeah, so as I get into my car, I sit in it for a minute to let it warm up and get warm itself in the interior. And I back out. I'm slipping and sliding on the road as I'm trying to back out onto the road. And eventually I finally get out onto the road. And I grew up in Michigan originally, so I do know how to drive in the winter fairly decently, I'd have to say. And, but oh my god. All I could think of was, I'm really risking my life right now just to go to work. So I have to go up this little hill, and there's already a car trying to get over the little hump at the top. So I'm just sitting there waiting to see what the guy is doing and if he's going to be able to make it up it. But I stupidly decide to just reverse back to the bottom of the hill and wait to see what happens. That turned out to be a bad idea. I didn't know that there was actually a truck coming up behind me. And as I'm backing up, thankfully the truck probably had four-wheel drive. He narrowly misses me, and I'm sliding down this hill. Thankfully my car goes towards the curb, but this curb is also at an intersection. So there was a van at the intersection. I was going to turn right where I was, and I was just like, oh no, please. Thankfully the van was able to stop, and then he eventually, turned right, and I just had to keep wiggling my tires left and right, just to get some traction on the pavement to wipe, basically to clear the ice away. And eventually I finally get to salted road and make my way to work, but man, that was honestly the first time I feel like I've ever almost died or gotten into a serious accident. And I was just pissed that I had to go into work, and I risked my life, my car, everything, just for this job. But I'd rather not be unemployed, so. Have you completed your trials, young one? Chief Hawkwind holds the mane of Thornmantle over his head. The chief of the bristleback is slain. Great Mother Hawkwind's spirit has been avenged. The camp is safe, and the Quillbore driven off, all thanks to you, young one. You have my personal thanks for what you have done for my mother, my son, and for all of us. It is now time to put Great Mother Hawkwind to rest, lay the final offering at her feet, Quate, and we will say our goodbyes. So I get the right to burn her, or just place the offering. Earth Mother, into your arms we give one of our own. She is Unaya Hawkwind, my mother and great mother to us all, the wisest of our tribe. May her spirit fly to you swiftly, may the winds carry her gently, and the grass whisper her name. Watch over her as she has watched over us. Let her look down on us with joy, through the eternal gaze of Anshe and Musha, until we too join her in death. For we are all born of you, and shall all return to you. Alright. There's balance in all things. As Great Mother Hawkman's spirit takes its final journey, you will begin your first. Today, you have undertaken a rite of passage far more difficult than we asked of most of our youths. Be proud. Now it is time for you to continue on your journey. To the west, beyond our burial ground, you will find a path winding up the mesa. Follow it to the top and speak to Diami Windsor. Walk with the Earth Mother friend. You will always be welcome here. You too, sir. You too. And I think this will probably just about finish this episode. My night off episode ended up with me ending the video at the first town I come across. I am extremely tired, and I really hope I have time to make another video tomorrow night. That's the plan. If plans change, then maybe the following night. I do get 2 days off, so hopefully that'll be the case. Oh, I remember the first time I ever played this game, my computer was so terrible that I would not have been able to see Thunderbluff from here. It would have been all like fog of war like detail, or even that little village there. I am very glad that I built my own computer. What's this? Oh, healing. Alright. Alright, Diami Windsor. Let's guide me. Oh, well, that's what that. Huh. I wonder if that's ever gonna heal in the later expansion. If you are prepared to leave Camp Naracha behind, I will help call the spirits to guide you onwards. Look, Quate, the rolling plains of Mulgore stretch before you. Our home, the cradle of the Earth Mother. Here she provides us with all we could ever need, a peaceful and verdant land. This is what you will fight to protect. Your journey will take you far beyond her sheltering arms, to the farthest and cruelest regions of this world and beyond. Below us is Bloodhoof Village. The first step on your true path begins now. Drink deep of the water of vision, and let the spirits guide you onward. But yeah, definitely loving this game. I've missed it a lot. All the memories. It's just crazy to think that playing this game can transport me back almost 10 years. And remember all the fun times I had with all my friends in high school and all the crazy things we would do. And this game, playing it the way I am now, is actually kind of helping me to remember the past nostalgia and how fun and wondrous the game was. But anyways, Bane Bloodhoof, our high chieftain, once stood in this very spot and watched over this village named for his tribe. Welcome to Bloodhoof Village, hero. I am glad the spirits have guided you safely here. Quate, there are many conflicts that wound this land. It is my hope that you will not bear witness to as many of them as our elders have. Yet there is one that I would ask you to seek. It will give you some sense of how terrible, if left unchecked, even a small threat can be to the land. Pale Maiden Knolls have settled to the south of Bloodhoof, and in the cave to the west they disrespect our attempts to communicate with them, and they slay the wildlife of Mulgore unbridled. Words are no longer the answer. The peace-loving Tauren resorting to violence. I love it. But I will go to the inn. And I will sleep on a little hammock. Let's see if it'll work. Alright, I fit, surprisingly. Let's actually back up and make it look a little bit more realistic here. There we go. So, without further ado, I'm going to join what this character is doing and upload this video to YouTube and get myself some shut-eye. I'm going through the hammock. Oh god. One of the things I love about this game. Yep. If I don't make another video before the weekend is over, I don't know if I'll be able to get one up on Christmas weekend or not. I actually have a couple of parties I'm going to. And if I don't, to anyone that watches this, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And I hope you have a good one. And I'll see you next time. Have a good night.